The myth of Perseus and Medusa. The moonlight glints off a polished shield as Perseus stands at the edge of a dark, foreboding cave. The air is thick with the stench of stone and decay, the silent remains of those who dared to look into the eyes of Medusa. Clutching his divine sword and the magical items gifted by the gods, Perseus takes a deep breath. With Athena's voice in his mind, reminding him to use the shield as his guide, he steps into the lair of the fearsome Gorgon. This is the moment that defines Perseus's legend, a moment of bravery, cunning, and divine purpose. But how did he arrive here, facing one of the most terrifying creatures in Greek mythology? Today, we journey into the myth of Perseus and Medusa, a story of impossible odds, divine intervention, and the making of a hero. If you're ready for a tale of adventure and triumph, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Let's unravel the incredible events that brought Perseus to this fateful confrontation. Perseus's tale begins long before he set foot in Medusa's lair. Born of Zeus and the mortal princess Danae, Perseus was destined for greatness, but his life was far from easy. After being cast adrift with his mother by his grandfather, King Acrisius, Perseus grew up unaware of the prophecy that foretold he would one day cause Acrisius's demise. His quest began when King Polydectes, under the guise of a challenge, demanded Perseus bring back the head of Medusa, a creature so deadly her gaze turned all to stone. Accepting this impossible task, Perseus sought the guidance of the gods, who equipped him with tools for success: Athena's reflective shield, Hermes' winged sandals, a sword, and a magical helmet of invisibility. Guided by the gods, Perseus tricked the Grey, three ancient sisters who shared a single eye, to learn Medusa's whereabouts. He then journeyed to her desolate island, a place littered with stone statues of her unfortunate victims. Using Athena's shield as a mirror, Perseus avoided Medusa's deadly gaze, and with one swift stroke of his sword, severed her head. From her blood sprang Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysa, a giant. Perseus carefully placed Medusa's head into a magical pouch, knowing its power would serve him in future trials. He would later use it to rescue Princess Andromeda from a sea monster, turning the beast to stone and securing her freedom. Medusa's story, however, is as complex as the hero's. Once a beautiful maiden, she was cursed by Athena after being violated by Poseidon in the goddess's temple. Transformed into a Gorgon, Medusa became both a victim of divine wrath and a symbol of unyielding strength. Her tragic backstory adds depth to the myth, reminding us that even monsters have origins steeped in pain and injustice. The myth of Perseus and Medusa is not just an adventure. It is a story of courage, resourcefulness, and the duality of power. Perseus teaches us the importance of preparation and ingenuity, while Medusa's tale reminds us of the consequences of divine interference and mortal suffering. As Perseus steps out of the cave, Medusa's head safely in hand, the stars above seem to shine brighter, as though the gods themselves acknowledge his triumph. What can we learn from Perseus's journey? Perhaps it's that every challenge, no matter how insurmountable it seems, can be overcome with bravery, strategy, and a little help along the way. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Greek mythology. If you've enjoyed this tale of heroism and tragedy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay connected for more incredible myths. Until next time, remember, even in the darkest of places, a hero can find their light.